Hey everybody, welcome back to the world according to Girl. On the last run, we tried to beat years 1 and 2 without spending any memory points, and in doing so gaining a bunch of memory points, trying to get the times 3.14 multiplier. And to cut a long story short, we failed. I tried to play very aggressively with my percentages. Like, I was typically leaving stuff at just over 50% and hoping the odds would come in. I feel like we missed a lot of coin flips, I'm not going to lie on that run. And we had a lot of, disasters, so we failed and we had to go and buy the 2 times multiplier, which to be fair is better than I normally do. And we normally take the 1.5, I think it is. So taking a times 2 is not the end of the world. I say it's not the end of the world. It probably is for this run. I probably won't be able to get past year 5 now. But we'll give it our best shot, I suppose. Anyway, we're in year 3. We have District 3 Girl to beat this time. And I'm not sure exactly how I plan on doing it. Last time we had the memory point thing that gave score to every single stat. We passed one of them and then we just beat her and scored on 2 of the other 3, so we passed. We're probably going to aim to do something similar, so I probably will try and buy that memory thing again. But I don't have that memory points anymore. I think I have 5. It's probably my other big failure of the last run was, getting memory points. I got very few. I'm going to play the odds again for one more run, but if it doesn't work, I'll go back to trying to get stuff to the 80 or 90% rather than the 60%. Anyway, what is the play here? This is my first offering in year 3. So the residential area giving more activity is not bad. It's student, reduces the forcing effect, which isn't too bad. Crisis Sensing Expert is actually pointless at this stage of the game because I just get a disaster every single season. Hello Millie, it's your turn I see for this episode to come and play with me. You want to play? You want to get on me? You're gesticulating to do so. Yeah, you are. There you go. Right, are you going to do what you did in Elden Ring and set my shoulder? No? You're just going to go on the window ledge. Okay. Perfect. Move your tail. Select the area to be a hotspot, but it provides nothing. Just give me... Give me the residential area that gives more activity. Increase the chance that I get this to pop. Obviously, there was going to be an emergency immediately, so I'm glad I didn't take Crisis Sensing Expert. Right, we're not going to get another talent caravan next year. Brilliant. I love it. 2,000 is the passing test. However, we have enough engineers right now. Yeah, why am I doing this? We have enough engineers that it's going to be reduced by 7%, was it? Yeah, 7%. It's still going to be really high, don't get me wrong, but not as bad. Right, Residential Area wants a holiday. That sucks, but I'll give it to them, because I want the memory points. Do you get memory points for this? I think you do. Alright. Raise the guards, because I don't want to keep getting emergencies all the time. Then I have 3 costs left. You know what? Just discover me some talent. Oh, you can't. I forgot. And I can't do the awakening, can I? For the dweeb. The tiny mechanic. Sorry, I called you dweeb. Alright, we'll just put it into stats then. We'll try and hit industrial. And I'll try and hit entertainment. Our detection is pretty high as well, so I probably want to rest again in another area. Anyone fatigued? No. Probably these guys. I wanted the forcing effect to stay above 50! The pain. The pain. We hit the 70%, we missed the 50. Story of this run. Coin flips are not in my favour at the moment. Again, we'll lean into it. Have we been on an airplane before? Yes, I have. Flying through the sky with a roar, it's a true feat of human wisdom. I wonder how something that big can fly. You got motivation. Nice. Right, it's the rain and about the illness in the rain. We'll talk about the rain. Season 2. Oh yeah, Delinquent Girl. Pretty useful for me to pick up since I was getting all these bad events. Honestly, maybe I shouldn't have picked up the City Guard. I actually forgot I had you. But hey ho. Right. Residential is probably the one I want. Entertainment, what does your ult do again? Gain 10% all area activity for 5. That's spicy. I think that's bad, honestly. 5 costs 50%. Yeah, that's just bad. This is not a good ultimate. Because if I push an area, I mean, I've got 18% now on each area. If I push an area 5 times with 18%, that's 90, right? So you cost me 40, but you hit every area. I'd be better clicking every single area once. I guess the advantage of it is it doesn't give me detection, presumably. Well, I'm going to say no to you. Hit the residential a few times. I'll leave it at 71. Industry, leave it at 55. I really need some stats right now. I'll roll the dice here. And Park and Garden really doesn't matter that much. Hit me here. Detection 8%. We're running the risk again of being detected. Residential hits the girl. Entertainment, Park and Garden, Industrial. Growing up ghoul shows the growth. She turns into a skipping worker. That could be bad. I don't remember what you do. We've activated an area 5 times. Strong forcing effect. That's honestly churning out the memory points for me right now. And give me int. Also, accidentally, I've raised my charm pretty high, honestly. And I'm not complaining. Resident Area wants to rest. We'll do it. Okay, Security Bandit. When exert influence, forcing effects +3. When talent randomly eliminated, there is an 18% chance of preventing. So we have taken you before, and you were very useful to me. I do have another woman to, you know, abscond people with. So I'm not going to take you. This is bad right now, but not too bad in the future. The forcing effect going down is not too bad. Do I have any securities? I don't. My other plan for this episode was, this run, was to get the Mecha Exodia. It's not really come to fruition, sadly. Where am I on trade? I only have 1, but they give memory points in after each season. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Plan for the future. Yep, everything on fire. Entertainment is 0. You love to hate to see it. Residential wants a rest. Give it to them. City costs 7. I have 5 points. You know what? Oh, I've got an item, haven't I? I'm dumb! I forgot my items. Prepare for a crisis. Dark times are near. Only the season detection per is 0%. Okay, I don't need that. The activity level of the commercial area will be 100%. That's not actually that useful. And Park and Garden is 100%. Neither of those are actually that useful, so I'm not too upset now that I haven't been using them. I probably should be. Right, who did I just get, by the way? Skipping Worker. This season, lose 3 revenge. Give 3 cost. Oh, you're this card. You're a liar. So on revenge, I get 1 cost back, I think. But you do lose 3. But I skipped its advent cost, so that's actually pretty nice for me. I just got a benefit, really. Okay, I'm going to discover talent. Vicinity, distant suburbs. 70% chance, roll the dice. Thinking body. This is part of Mecha Exodia. We've also been offered thinking leg, but I'll take the rare bit. Key, showing off. And then I have 1 point left over. Why not throw that into commercial? We'll try and hit the 60-something%. Forcing effect at 50, perfect. And we hit it. Didn't give me that many stats, but it's giving me memory points at least. Right, what to teach? We're going to keep teaching about the intelligence. And now it's District 3. Season 4. We hit the revenge. We hit a revenge. We get another cost for the season. Okay. City grade costs reduced, but you're an engineer. That's kind of important for me. If I can get a bunch more of you, I could get the Abigail test down. It's pretty unlikely that I get this now. What's your transform? Oh yeah, your 2s across the board. I presume quartet count, but it's 4s across the board. Awakening 8 though, that's so expensive. Make my city cheaper. Special supplies. We can't make it this season. Cost +1. Okay. Industrial area 100%. That's not bad. Permanently grants +4 intelligence to selected personnel. Yes. Human resources in the park and garden area are heating up. So I'll probably drop a stat into you. Just because, you know, why not? Oh, I should probably put it on you, actually. Juggle school and stage idol, because you affect 2 areas. I get double the value. Correct? I think I'm correct. Okay, so I'm going to activate this once. I'm going to activate this. Do I greed? Let me put you to 70. $50-50 roll here I can live with. Basically a 50-50 there I'm going to live with, and then we're going to rest here. You're not going to drop below 50? Thank you. We roll this line. Residential, entertainment, parks and garden. Very lucky rolls. We missed industry, which I would have liked to hit. It ranked up my kindness. I'll take that. That's more memory points. Right, what to teach? Keep teaching about intelligence. Right, season 5. Shady Antique Dealer. We turned you down before, but I do have 2 items this time. I can also take Tiny Mechanic Engineer students. We did want some more engineers. The student will give me reduced forcing effects going forwards. You're also pretty good int, just basically. And a leader. I don't know what the leader talent is, but we don't have anything to do with it. I'm going to play for the future. I'm going to take the Tiny Mechanic. I'm going to value these synergies. Like, if I can reduce the Abigail test by a significant amount next year, we're just going to be laughing. I need 1 more, right? Yeah, if I get 1 more engineer, the test goes down by 15% instead. That's huge. It gets progressively better as well as the game goes on, because presumably the test becomes more and more, which means I will have to rely on my stats way less. I'm actually considering as well discovering a talent. Where am I on memory points? 75. How many do I need to get everything? 120, so I do need some memory points. Okay. Okay, if this is the case, we'll hit you. Roll some dice here, I think is the game plan. My detection is unbelievably high right now. I think I'm going to have to rest again somewhere. Yeah, I'll live with this. Keeping the detection below 10% I'll live with. We missed the 2 coin flips again. I hate myself. I would have been better just picking up a random unit. We got no memory points either. That's probably the worst bit about that. Right, solitary idle. Every season, the state of this personnel changes between 0 and 6. All areas give plus 2% activity. You're pretty powerful, honestly. 2 entertainers. Do I have entertainers? I have 1. I don't know what its parade rate is, by the way. I don't know if it's an event I can get. Give me more activity across the board. Intelligence, it's not intelligence though, is it? It's like kindness instead. Also, why would I not take this one? The Cosmos. Oh my god, we have space-time turbulence! How does it work with this season, though? Do I get my double? Please tell me I get my double. Because I want my double. Okay. You know what we're going to do, then? She's going to 4 kindness. Brilliant. We'll use our Phantom Menace, so my detection is now 0. Commercial, make it so. Make it so. There go all my items. But we're guaranteed to hit these 2. I only have 1 more percentage left. Drop that into... I'm going to greed. Drop it into industrial. Try and hit everything. I'm hoping for 4. Pray with me for 4. We're definitely getting 2. We hit 4. I can't complain. We missed residential annoyingly, which was the one I actually wanted to hit, but still decent int across the board. Actually getting more kindness that round. Again, we had perfect areas. So that just gives you some free memory points. I see. Please give me the time leap. We ranked up, that's more memory points. Time leap, it's so good! Oh. Well. Okay. I will take thinking leg, but only because I'm still humoring the idea of making Mecha Exodia. The status of this talent will vary depending on the rank of the girl's ability value. I see. Okay. Right, we have 1 leg, 1 body, correct? And 2 arms. And we get more of these. A New Hope? Nope. Permanent grants +1 stats to selected personnel. Oh, we have the same thing twice again. Okay. That's a clutch time leap. Very clutch. We will use this on you again. Their int is 8 right now. Honestly, Juggle School and Stages Idol is carrying the run right now. Okay, our detection is very high. The grade cost is still 2. I want to hit residential. It gives me the most stats in stats I'm interested in. Lean into it a few times. Industrial would be the next one actually, I say industrial. Entertainment's probably the next one I want to hit. I'm going to have to rest somewhere. Commercial, well... You actually, industrial. You can have a rest. Reduce your fatigue. I think I'll rest one more time. I think a detection... I'm going to greed. I've changed my mind. Immediately, I changed my mind. This is spicy. I don't want it to be 13, but I want the forcing effect high to get more memory points. Ultimate Orchid Lily unlocked. So we hit the 60 and the 7% roll. That's kind of what I'd expect. Int. It's very impressive. I taught you well. Check the girl's memory. Yes. Oh, I missed it! This is bad. I missed it by 5. Oh. Oh, the pain. Okay. 1.5 attack, you have 4 options instead. What's the next best value I can get? I could get Temptation. And tempt them into int questions. But... I have to do something, I think. I could use Ephemeral, but it's, 1 round value. I basically just saying I'm losing the next year. Ignore the Inquisitor's questions and interests. I think that's kind of bad, because I need the multipliers. I think we're fucked. Give me overflowing memories. Give it me intelligence. I'm blaming this on this error screen. Sorry, Millie. I just scared the hell out of you. Yeah, we're way lower in the stats than we were last time. Like, we were up there with one of her high stats. Well, at least you've asked about intelligence. I have not rolled my intelligence roll, sadly. I think we're doomed. Yeah, we're doomed. Intelligence was 12% this turn. Please give me intelligence. Nope. Okay. Well, we've lost charm. Well, that's really bad. Hey, I've got the intelligence person to join me. Now, here's my problem. How do I beat her in any other area? I guess I go for kindness. Oh, she's just gonna stomp me now. Because the kindness is so high. Yeah. Okay. You know what? It was a good run. This might be better in kindness still. No, it's better in intelligence. Yeah, it's way better. I shouldn't have done that kindness roll either. But there's no way I beat her on this round. Because she's just better than me. She's simply just better than me. I honestly think if we got 5 more memory points, this would have been different. This would have played out differently. We're probably still too low on the stats, though. We greeded for some coin flips. And that happens. Yeah, let's end this now. Goodbye. We fail. And that's the end of the run. Okay, so what have I learned from this run? I've learned that playing the game of probabilities is something that you could probably do, but not at like 50 to 60%. You have to make sure you get the stats early on, I think is really what I'm going to say from this run. I also didn't get enough memory points in the first year. That was a bit of a bad start, honestly. You need to get off to a flying start to beat this game. It gets like progressively harder. However, I would say that the effect of synergies with people is probably a good thing to aim for. Maybe over just pure raw stats. Like if I got an extra engineer as well, I don't think things would have been different, but things could be different. And I guess that's the answer to the question. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe, everything helps me out, and I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye.